Welcome to Coffee and Bonsai with Tom. We have a special treat for you today. This is my rainbow dwarf jade. Very colorful. This is a forest or a group planting. We'll just spin it around. Just doing a tune-up on it today. Pruning it up a little bit. Shortening it, compacting things, removing stuff we don't like. And that's about it for today. So it's in a bunsen pot. This is just a really nice pot. I think it works well with the color of this variety. And let's just dive right in. I think it's gotten too tall, so I'm going to shorten it a bit. Just kind of take the top off of the main tree. As I said, this is in a bunsen pot, and you can see that splash of orange there in the front really pops with the bright, hot pink stems of this plant. I think it's just a very nice looking variety, very colorful. As I thin this out a bit more, you'll see it's just really got a lot of hot pink in the stems, very kind of unusual, and it's just a sharp looking plant, very colorful. It's like fireworks or something. You've got the hot pink stem. I'm just kind of going through and getting the low hanging fruit, stuff that doesn't look good, leaves that are too big, things that are hanging straight down. So we've got this hot pink, and then these green leaves with a bright white stripe down the middle, and it's really just a show-off variety. So I'm just continuing to prune here, spinning the tree around, seeing what I like, what I don't like. Take some overly large leaves off if anything is sort of pointing straight down or back into the center in a way that I'm not happy with. I'll take that off. This is kind of an interesting planting because it's really it's 3 sticks in a pot, but boy, they're beautiful sticks. And I'm really treating this planting as more of like an accessory planting, right? And we'll see where it goes. I think, I'm pruning here to develop some good bones, primary and secondary branches, and cutting things back to get more ramification closer to the trunk. And, we'll see where it goes. But, oftentimes in bonsai, you sort of have a primary focus of the tree that you're sort of drawing people's attention to. And for this one, it's the color, right? Like so far, these are basically just sticks in a pot, but I like how they kind of flare out, how I planted them, and I like the color and how it works with the pot. And so, you sometimes you just have to create something that you like yourself, and see where it goes. So I'm just taking some leaves off here to create some space in there, and it also allows you to see more of the pink, and then you get the contrast of the pink with the green and the white. It really kind of makes it pop, and this will just set it up to have more branching closer in. A little trouble getting this guy off of here. That really, sometimes a leaf just does not want to come off. Yeah, it's a two-handed leaf situation here. So just going around, pruning them up a bit. This plant, I think this is probably the new front here. It's slightly to the left of what I had before. This is called medio picta, portulacaria afra. They can be a little hard to find. I think I got this one. I was just on a bike ride last summer, and I stopped in this indoor plant shop, and just to see what they had. I hadn't been there before, and I think I'll take this one off the front. There's kind of a leaf coming out the side, so I don't mind having a branch there, but I'd rather have it kind of go off to the right or left and then forward. So anyway, I went in there, and they had exactly one of these, and here it is. They were just like, much smaller than sprigs. This was probably, yeah, maybe about a year ago, maybe a little longer, and so I just kind of was charmed by the color and bought them and potted it up, and here we are. Yeah, I think this would be the new front. It kind of has a nice triangle shape. I mean, you can see out the back we just have some long leaves here, and I'll just continue to cut it back. I think eventually it will back bud, and you can see where those segments are, and it'll get bushier closer in. And then based on what's going on with the rest of the tree, I can decide either I like that or I don't and keep it, or prune the leaves off. I think this on the right is a little long, so I'm just going to shorten that back. I was tempted to just cut it down shorter, but like I said, I sort of like looking at this plant, so I don't want to cut it back so hard that I don't want to look at it. So I'm trying to walk that line where I give it enough but not too much, and I think that's about it. You gotta know when to stop. So yeah, I think this is the new tree, and I'll put it back in the bench. And I want to thank you for spending time with me, and have a great week, and we will see you next time. Yeah, I just love those colors. I mean, it's just a fire and fury with a splash of green. Really an attractive plant. Goodbye.